Alright, so this is how 2020 is going to start for me. This is how far I'm behind. This is what happens when you take 3 months off of YouTube and you just keep buying action figures. I tried to rally at the end. It was a little too little too late, and I didn't even come close to catching up because as you can see, I'm about 40 figures behind. I'm going to do all this shit in one video. I don't know if you're going to stick around for that. It's going to be a long one. If you don't, I understand because I got ADD too. Like my attention span is about 10 minutes. Maybe you could kind of skip through, see the part that you like. I'm not saying they're going to get a good review, but I am going to try to either offend you, make you laugh, or say something extremely stupid. If you're looking for a good review, I don't know, try out X-Manny, Unparalleled Universe, Boog. I always get those two guys confused, go figure. Toy Shiz, there's a lot of good channels out there for good reviews. This isn't that one. This is where I just kind of say something stupid and show off a lot of toys. Let's check this shit out. First off, we're going to check out this Comic-Con exclusive Batman 4-pack. This thing was like $100. Is it worth $100? Maybe if you keep it in the package. I'm not. After you take it in the package, you just get these 4 repainted Batman figures, which are all new figures. So as I was looking forward to it, I just think that that's kind of expensive for like 4 Batman repainted figures. It is cool. It comes with this really big box over here. You take this thing out of this box. This sleeve goes over this box. So to display this thing in the package is definitely the way to go. I'm not going to do that. Who has room for that big giant box? It also comes with a few extra heads that are in the top of that box. I'm going to get this thing cracked open and we're going to take a look at it really quick. So I got these things opened up, played with them for a minute, checked them out, changed all the heads, and I really like this 4-pack. The thing that I don't like about it is on the Batman itself, it gives you so many good options. So in this pack, you get 4 brand new characters that you've never had, potentially 6 characters if you had someplace to put these other heads. This is the head for Alien Batman, this is the faceplate for Robot Batman, and this is the old man one. This thing is really cool how they did this. The little faceplate unplugs, just like that. You can put the robot mouthpiece on it. Now you have Robot Batman, you plug this head off, put this head on, and then you have Alien Batman. That is so cool that they did that. The thing of it is I don't want to put this head back in the drawer because I really want to use it. I want to put this head on it, and I also want to put the old man head on it. The Rainbow Batman, really cool. I have the DC collectible Rainbow Batmans where they're all different colors. This is the one that we really wanted. I finally got that thing in my collection. That thing has been a staple in my Batman collection forever. You know, a shout out to the Alphabet community. You guys finally got your Batman. I hope you're happy. I know I am, and I'm not even part of the Alphabet community. Then you have these other ones, Negative Batman, Zebra Batman. Great pack. Love this thing to death. I can't believe I waited this long to open it. Alright, then we have this battle damaged Spinosaurus. I know when the first Spinosaurus came out, nobody could find it. At least I couldn't find it. I got this thing on, I think, eBay or something. Toys just tipped me off. Got it for like 50 bucks. I think it was supposed to be 40. I was pretty cool with the price. This thing was only 30 bucks at Walmart. It was like an exclusive. They had tons of end caps on this thing. They sold out extremely quick. It's like every Walmart in Vegas had like 30 of these things. Probably a week later, every single one of them was gone. And then they still have like the Dominus Rex and other things still on the shelf. This thing is definitely cool. I'll show you. It comes with 2 actions. You can push this button and he bites just like the first one does over here. Same exact thing. I've already reviewed this one. I'll just figure I'd show it to you since it was out. You kind of check the two together. Then it also has this button on its back. You can push this, and then there's like guts turn around with the fake blood and everything. Definitely a really cool effect. I'm not big on the battle damage, but I'd rather have it than not have it because you can close up the rib cage, close up the skin, and then he looks just as good as the other one. I like the blue one, I like the green one. I'm glad that I got them both. We also have this dinosaur that just came out. This thing's kind of been hard to come by. I've only seen them on the shelf like one time. It seems like these dinosaurs, like the cool ones when they first come out, they don't stick around very long. He also has a couple of actions. You can push this button on him, his head go down, and you push this other button on him. Let me get this to where you can actually see it. And then his tail will wag. I'm curious to go to Toy Fair this year to see what other dinosaurs they have because Mattel really doesn't have anything going on other than their dinosaurs at this point. And I'm looking forward to like that last Jurassic Park, Jurassic World movie. I think that one's actually going to be pretty good. I do like the movies, and like, you know, I just go in there looking for like cool dinosaurs. They usually deliver. I'm not there for a good plot or a good story or anything else. Just show me good dinosaurs, and they're making great toys. I definitely love this line. It's one of my favorite lines to collect right now. It's just dinosaurs, but it's so different than the basic repainted Marvel Legends. It's nice to put these things on your shelf. Alright, so this Mezco's version of the Green Lantern John Stewart has been sitting on my floor for quite some time. The reason why it was sitting back there is because all the Green Lanterns behind it. I got this and I was like, God, just another character that I already have Mezco styled up. And I was like, is it cool? Of course it's cool. Is it my favorite Green Lantern of all my Green Lanterns? And I look at it and I'm like, yeah, I think it probably is. I've never seen anybody do a review of this. It's just been sitting on my floor. I've been kind of busy, I don't know, having a life with a girlfriend and riding dirt bikes and other stuff. That's why I'm so far behind on these reviews. And then I get this thing, I get it open. I know it's got a light up feature. And I'm like, all right, cool, let's check this out. So it's got a lantern that lights up. And I was like, no big deal. I've seen a little lantern that lights up before. I actually have these lanterns, the full-size lanterns in my other room. I have 3 of them. And they're like a 1/1 scale. They're like real life scale. And they come with rings. And when you put the ring to the lantern lights up. And that's a 1/1 scale. And I got this thing and I looked at it and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. There's no on and off switch on this lantern, just like on my other lanterns. But when you take this magical fist with that green, with that little light, or that little ring inside, and you touch it to the lantern, magic happens. Like, in a day and age of people making action figures not really giving a shit, they just want us to buy their product, and they usually just do the bare minimum to get us to do it. Like, you still got action figures putting pins and joints, like they can't even get past that. Now we're at an age of soft goods. People are starting to do light up features again, and then they do something like this, and this is where I just completely pull Mezco's dick out and start sucking it, because this shit, fuck, that is cool. That is awesome. Bravo, Mezco. You guys absolutely killed it. Somebody finally thinking outside of the box, doing something insanely cool. Like, when somebody comes in my room, this is something that I'm going to want to show them. Hey, check out this Green Lantern figure. Look at this. Because anybody can do a Cyclops light up eye. Of course you expect that. Of course that's coming in. Of course you expect this to light up with the switch on the bottom. But when they do this, game changer, Mezco. Congratulations. Thanks for pushing the envelope and doing something cool. The only thing that I don't like about this action figure is that it comes with too many great options. It comes with 2 different head sculpts. Of course, I went with the bald one for obvious reasons, because, I mean, everybody knows that bald is the way to go. And it comes with all these great hands, so you can unplug this hand, put on this hand, which I really like that, but nothing can, like, the only one that will turn on the lantern is this one, so there's really no option. Like, I have to display that. I'm trying to get it to focus in on this ring, because they actually did a really good job on it. There it is. This chest piece, also, they give you 2 of these. I don't know why. I guess in case you lose one, you can unplug that, plug this one in. That makes no sense. Comes with extra hands, like grabbing hands. None of them. Comes with tons of stuff. You don't need any of them. Like a kind of relaxed hand, a slapping hand. And then this thing will actually plug on. You take the hand off, plug this thing on there. I'm not going to have time to do any of this shit. I'm just going to run through it real quick. This hand plugs in. You can plug this hand on. It comes with this little star effect. I've had like other Green Lanterns that have these effects. Nobody's ever did it quite as cool as Mezco has this time around. I know she's thinking like, God, get off the Mezco dick. But hey, they kind of deserve it this time. The shield effect, really cool. It would have been nice if they went the extra mile and did like a big giant bubble where you could put the guy inside of it. I know that he does that a lot. Or a big giant like chain and hammer or something. Like go over the top on the accessories, but they kind of went over the top for the light up feature. God, they absolutely killed it. I love this thing. Normally I say don't buy Mezco because they cost $80. Get the $20 version instead. This is an absolute must in your collection. If you get a figure that can do this, I know they're going to make the Hal Jordan also. So if you don't like this one, if you're like Hal Jordan fan, or I want them both. Just the fact that they come with all these accessories that nobody's ever going to use. Like nobody's ever going to use these when they do something like this. Like there's no option. I absolutely love it. Man, I'm just so freaking geeked on that accessory. Like the action figure itself, it looks good. It's nothing great. It's their usual, you know, Mezco style Green Lantern. But when you throw an accessory like that, it puts it over the top. Good job, Mezco. Alright, so I turned the main lights off for this video. Not that it really matters. For you can kind of see this light up feature a little bit better. You can see that the eyes are slightly glowing between the glasses. This one comes with the completely unmasked head, and then you can take the glasses off. and then the eyes light up actually really well. Really well. That looks awesome. So the one behind it comes with two heads. They basically both look like that. One has a screaming head, one doesn't. This one has, that one also would come with a head that looked like this. Of course, it's a totally different. This is like the full masked head. I really like this. The goggles come off of this thing. You can change the goggles out. It also comes with this head in case you want kind of like a grading face. Man, I have no clue what to do. I really like these head sculpts. I really like the unmasked one. I really like the shades. I mean, it's nice that they give us all these really great options. I just don't know what to do on it because I really want to display it this way. I really want to display one of these, but not with this goggle thing on there. Let me try to get one of these off. These things, you gotta, they're really stuck in there. You can put these blast effects things in there. I think I might do this one. That one looks really cool. These things come with the other one, or this was the one that's on it. It also comes with this one, which is cool. I don't know what to do. If I should do this one or the unmasked one with the glasses on it. Let me see if I can pop that head off real quick. The neck comes out, and this is where the batteries come, and it does come with the batteries. So you pop that head off of there. And then you got to make sure that you line the little light up with where the eyes go. And then that lights up. Let's put that on there, see what that looks like. So when you put it in there, it's got like you got to put it in and then turn it, and then it locks down, and then you can like lock it in there. God, I don't know, man. The masked or unmasked? Whew. I think I'm gonna go unmasked on this one. It's a great action figure. A lot of people didn't like the Mezco style costume on this. I used to hate when they do the Mezco style costume. Now I'm a huge fan of it. I'm starting to like the Mezco style costumes better than the comic book or movie style costume. Well, I guess the movie, they always try to do it like the movie. But the comic books, man, I'm really starting to like it. So now you have an option. You have the PX exclusive one with the little Speedo on there. I was kind of bummed that this one didn't have a Speedo, but after seeing it with the Speedo, I like this one much better than this one. I love the leather jacket. This one doesn't come with the leather jacket. If the leather jacket's a deal breaker, this is definitely the one that you want. If you want like this old classic style with the Speedo, then this is the one you want. At least you have options. See, the good thing here is that hopefully you guys have willpower and you don't buy both of these. You wait to see which ones they're going to make. You pick your favorite one and you go ahead and go with that one. When it's Marvel, I have a hard time picking. When it's DC, like I don't like DC as much as I like Marvel. When it's Marvel, I kind of have to get every version. I know it sucks, but that's just me. If you want to see articulation or anything, I probably did it on this video. If I didn't, watch somebody else's video because they love showing off the same thing over and over and over again. I just don't have time for shit like that, especially on a video this big. Let's get to the next one. Alright, so I was trying to hold out and wait for the all-white version for I could review both these figures at the same time to save myself a review and to not bore you guys with 2 Moon Knight videos. I don't have that. The end of the year is over. I got to get these toys off the shelf. So we're just going to go ahead and take a quick look at the one in the black costume. And then when we get the all-white version of this one, we'll go ahead and review them out. Probably pull all this shit out again. Maybe I won't be as rushed for time. Over here we have all the Marvel Legends ones. This was like the new modern black costume one. Then they have like the 2 different, like the silver one and the gray one. We still don't have an all-white one. The all-white one is my favorite one. That's the one that I want. You got Marvel's Moon Knight here. Moon Knight to me is the most underrated Marvel character probably there is. He's basically, in my opinion, Marvel's version of Batman, which of course we're going to have, you know, several versions of Batman. But Moon Knight, man, he's just super cool. I love this action figure. One of the things I always complain about whenever they do an unmasked version is that they don't do like a hood down masked version. Like, so if you use this option, which is a great option, this is the option I'm going to use when I get the all white one. You can put this head on there and then they give you an unmasked, which is totally unnecessary but muchly appreciated. So you can see the hood is like, the mask itself is pulled over to the back of his head and then the hood is folded down. That's killing it right there. So whenever I bitch in these videos that they don't do shit like this and then they do shit like this, you guys can personally thank me. Somebody's watching these videos. Somebody's hearing these complaints. I love this. I absolutely love this. To have an unmasked version of Moon Knight something I thought I would never see in my collection. He's got like a battle damage on there, a black eye, really unbelievable face sculpt on that thing. They absolutely killed it. They got this big giant cape. This thing does come with that really crappy, stupid octopus accessory. I don't really like to prop the cape up with it. It's too much work. It takes too much time. Which I do like to do is like put like this little chain thing on it for like the nunchucks or something. I've used it like that before. I've also used it on the cape once before. I guess it's better to have it to not have it, but I'd much rather just have wire in this thing. God, but the cape is so big, man. Could you imagine that with wire, the poses you could do? You could also do it with that. I'm just not a big fan of that. One thing that I want to point out on this really quick is look at the costume on this. I don't know if you guys got this toy or not. This is by far the best soft goods I've ever seen on an action figure ever. That thing fits him like a glove. Like it just really hugs the body. Like, I can't believe it. It's got all this rubbered, like, silk screened on detail. And I just can't believe how good it looks. The boots are amazing. Let's go ahead and check, which I don't want to do articulation. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing for ankle pivot on that, which I don't really care. The action figure looks really good. I was kind of like not that excited about this because it was a black costume. And then once again, I open it up and I'm completely blown away. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at some of these accessories. For one, when I opened it up, I was like, where the heck's the moons for these Moon Knight? And they put them in an optional hand, which is cool because they're so small. And then you won't lose them. You can either put that in. It's got another hand over here with one of them in there, which, I don't know, I want to use a nunchuck. Then he does come with the big moon, which is also really cool. It comes with this thing. Oh, it's stuck in the wood. I'm going to use this. I think this is really cool. It's got a handle, like the hook on the end. This is where you can like put it like in his hand, and then one here on that stupid octopus thing. He also has a set of nunchucks. Killed it on that. And then kind of like a staff deal here. Tons of extra hands, which take your pick. It all depends on how you want to display them. I really like this action figure. Oh man, I didn't even look at the bottom. That's one thing that I always forget to do. Look at the detail they put on here. I wish they'd stop putting peg holes in there, because me personally, I would never use a peg hole when it comes with that amazing stand in the background. They killed it on this. Now I'm really looking forward to getting the white version. I know I should only get one of each version, but God, when they're doing this good, it's hard to just get one. Let's get to the next one. Alright, so it took me a while to open all this stuff up, but I got to get it all open on the shelves so I can do my best of 2019. I can't do that until all this stuff is on the shelf and reviewed. So we're going to start right down here with this Hulk and Wolverine 2-pack. When this thing was announced, I was like, alright, cool, another Hulk. Hulk's one of my favorite figures. You can make Hulk like once a week and I'd buy every one. As long as it's slightly different than all the other ones, but it's also nice to wait a little bit and try to save and get a discount on some of this. On this stuff I didn't. I've just been sitting on this since Comic-Con. On the Wolverine, I wasn't that excited about it because I had this crappy Wolverine. I even got another one of these with a closed mouth, and when you hold these two together, I was like, oh. Alright. So maybe I did need a new version of this one. And maybe I'll stop complaining whenever they want to redo all my old figures, because whenever they announce figures that I already have, I'm always a little bit bummed out. Only because I want new characters that I don't have. So when you redo one, yes, did they need to redo it? Desperately, they did. This one is light years ahead of this one. So I'm happy to have it. He also comes with an two extra hands, fisted hands. I've pretty much never displayed Wolverine unless he has his claws in there. And then the Hulk that he comes with, I was going to pull out a comparison Hulk, but I have so many Hulks, so I'm just going to end up doing a Hulk collection video, because there you guys keep saying do your Hulk collection, because I have every Hulk ever made. This one also comes with fisted hands, which I usually almost always go with the open hands. I just think they display better, they look better. The fisted hands are cool. I'm glad that they added him in. And while we got him out, we're going to go ahead and look at this one. If you're going, where's the Gray Hulk? Well, I haven't got the Gray Hulk yet, because that thing was like 50 bucks. It's down to 30 bucks. Anytime I can save a little bit of money, I'm definitely going to do that. I'm going to get the Gray Hulk. I'm just waiting for the price to drop just a little bit more. Then I'll get that, and then that'll be in my videos for 2020 and not 19, even though it should be in 19. But I have to admit, half the shit you're looking at right now, I've waited for clearance. That's why I have so many figures in this video, is because I was waiting for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and these deals to roll around. I know a lot of you guys, like, you just can't wait to get this shit on yourself, and I look at the shit that I got on my shelf, the same shit you got on your shelf, except for now it's come the end of the year. I probably have an extra 500,000 in my pocket. And yeah, you got it on your shelf sooner, but does that really matter? Like, you get it on your shelf cheaper, not sooner. I think that's what matters. So these two Hulks are the same Hulk, obviously, and the Gray Hulk is also the same Hulk. That sucks that I don't have him. I should have just pulled the trigger on him. Got it for like 30 bucks on Amazon, which is probably that I'm going to go do something right now. The heads are different. I like this green better. This one has like painted fingernails. This one doesn't, so I like that better. This one, the pants are got like really cool like detail on like the white on there. This one doesn't. So it's like, is this my favorite Hulk or is this my favorite Hulk? This is just because I like the head sculpt better. I do like this one. I think the hair is a little weird on it. This head sculpt is a little bit better. I like the fact that he comes with the shirt. I mean, I love both these Hulks. I love every Hulk except for that last Select Hulk, but they're going to redeem themselves on that one. So you have these Hulks. I was like, pull out a Hulk. No, I'll just do a Hulk collection video probably when I get that Gray Hulk. I'll have more time. I'll be caught up. I won't be rushed to do these videos. So here's the Hulk. I mean, he's the Hulk. You can't really go wrong. Now I'm really looking forward to getting that Gray Hulk after seeing how good this thing is out of the package. Next we have this Ultron. You're like, damn, that thing came out for a while. Yeah, it did, because this is the original one. I actually thought the original one looked better than the redo one. And I was like, dude, I'm not buying it. That's stupid. There's no point. And then I saw him for $9, and I was like, screw it. Why not? I'll go ahead and get him for that. I don't recommend this figure. If you can't have this one, then get this one. But I think the original one is much better. Then you have this suited, the Deadpool Monkey Man 2-pack. This was one where I was like, come on, man. Like, quit redoing shit that we already have. I never really felt like I needed Deadpool in a suit until I owned one. And when you redo a figure this drastically, yes, it's just a repaint. I was totally cool with it. It comes with a ton of shit that you already have, but a ton of shit that I actually thought was pretty cool. I thought this was a cool touch to put Deadpool on the cartlet you already had, so I was like cool with that. Then you also get a masked and unmasked head, which we already have tons of these in the drawer already. He also comes with a couple pistols that you already have. They have zero love for the paint. These are crappy, but you could use them on something somewhere eventually. A guitar that you already have painted different. That was just stupid throwing this in. But I think that they were just sitting there just laughing at us going, hey, how much garbage can we throw in this package? Like, for they actually feel like they're getting their money's worth, because they overcharge you for this. It's like 40 bucks or 40 plus at GameStop. Like, out the door. I didn't get this. My girlfriend got this for me for Christmas. It just came in late, so that's why it wasn't in my Christmas haul video. So when she picks up that bill, you're like, oh, cool, I definitely really did need that thing. Here's the Deadpool. I went ahead and put the headphones on him, slipped his pink gun in there. It'd be nice if he could hold some of those pistols somewhere else. They gave you swords. It's just like a whatever, but it's a funny, cool whatever, so I'm actually glad that I have it on my collection. Here's the prize of the show. So whenever they do a figure that I'm proud that I have that you don't have because you're too lazy to go on eBay or too cheap to spend the money to get it on eBay, or maybe just a lot smarter than me because you know that they're going to remake it and you don't have to spend 150 bucks on a monkey because they're going to remake it. Granted, mine's in a black suit and yours is in a white suit. This head looks really stupid with that bright pink face, and this one actually looks really cool. It would have been nice if they would have just did a totally different head sculpt. They give them different guns. I thought the guns were the same. They're completely different guns. I'm really glad that I have both of these in my collection, so this thing doesn't really piss me off that much. I actually like it. And you know what? Maybe I'm not as bitter. Like, I think I'm starting to give up and give in. I'm actually happy that you guys are able to get a Monkey Man for a decent price. And then you have this Colossus Juggernaut 2-pack, which I thought this was a slap in the face only because I have the Select one. These old ones with these weird ball joints. Okay, these things do suck, and they don't really count Marvel Select as their shit. So when you look at these and you're like, we definitely needed an update, Colossus. Like, these things both suck. Let me leave one of these out for a comparison. And then if you have the Marvel Select one, which to me, when Marvel Select does it, it's like Hasbro just needs to stand down. I know a lot of you guys are on Hasbro's dick, so you think that nobody can fuck with them. But I think Marvel Select fucks with them every time. Here they are side by side. This one's still bigger. I like the size of this one better. This one has more sculpted detail on it. I think the paint's better. Has like highlights, lowlights, brush, wash, everything. This thing is just, I mean, it's mediocre. Is the articulation better on this one than that? Yeah, but you know me, I'm not real big on articulation anyway. So this is still my go-to Colossus. I'm glad I have this one in my collection, but I'm not even, he's going on the back of the shelf with the other ones because this is my go-to right here. So it's like, if you guys didn't feel like getting this, if you want a good Colossus, get the Select one. If you don't, just, I mean, this is good, but this one's better. There's hands down, you can't even compare the two. And then here's the old one compared to the new one. So, I mean, if this is all you had, then yes, this is an improvement. No, I guess it maybe is about time that they redid that figure. Then if you have the Juggernaut, oh, and he also comes with fisted hands, which I won't be using. If you have this one, whenever they do a Build-A-Figure, and you're like, well, I gotta buy all those figures so I can put that thing together because it's a build-em, that's the only way to get it, then they slap you right in the dick, and they're like, guess what? Nope, we're gonna put it back out again. So if there was figures you didn't want in that set for you could build him, well, it just goes to show that they just, man, it's like, sometimes you really think they care about the collector, then they do shit like this, and you think that they don't care about the collector. And when I got this, I was really pissed off. And then when I held these two together, I was like, they're different enough to where I like them. This one has closed hand, this one has closed and open hands, which I always like the open hands better, so I like that more. This one has texture on the helmet, and it's like, it's a totally different color. This one also comes with this helmet. So if you look at these two helmets together, you can see that this one's way better. This one, I mean, who's using this one anyways, especially if you have that other one. Then it does come with these fisted hands, which I'm not going to use because this one comes with fisted hands. We'll get this thing out of the way. And if you want a really good Juggernaut, then you're going to have to go on eBay, or I don't know, I know Select keeps remaking their stuff that's popular. And you get this one. You put these two side by side, and for me, there's no comparison. Tons of sculpted detail, tons of paint work. This thing, by far, still my go-to Juggernaut. Do I like this one? Yes. Am I glad that I have it? But it's just another whatever Juggernaut when you compare it to this other one. Whew, getting this shit done, man. Putting in some work if you guys are even still there watching. Then you take this Iron Man. When this Iron Man came out, once again, I was a little bit bitter. I was like, God, I already have that Iron Man. He comes with these other two helmets up here. He comes with this dual double blast effect. It's the same blast effect that you've got before. Now it plugs into this blast effect, makes something cool. He also comes with these fisted hands, which I don't see anybody using because you can't hold the helmet, so you can't use the blast effect. And all they did was redo this one, and I was like, God, we already have that Iron Man. And then I pulled out the old Iron Mans and then held them next to the new Iron Man, and I was like, shit, they got me again. They keep making me eat my words. These two toys, like, they suck. They're horrible. I can't get rid of shit because I got problems. So these things go on the back of the shelf. He's going on the front of the shelf. He's my go-to Iron Man. They did it once again. If you're going, where's the cap? I don't have the cap yet. The reason why I don't have the cap is because I got these two on clearance on Amazon or something for like 16 bucks each. I haven't seen the cap on sale yet. I will get them if I can get them for 16 bucks. I'm in no rush. I got tons of toys. I don't have to be the first guy out there to get this shit if I can save a little bit of money. Let me try to scoot him out of the way without him dropping those helmets. Well, that didn't fucking work at all. Alright, let's check out this Thor real quick. When they made the Thor, once again, I was bitter because, like, dude, I already have that Thor. And then I pulled out the old Thor next to the new Thor. And I even have another one of these, like, with a different color metal. He even looks worse than this one. That's why I just pulled out this one. So I already have, like, two of this. One's a different color than this one. Pulled out this one, and I was like, alright, okay. You guys got me again. I did need a new Thor. This is by far the best Thor that I have in my collection. I absolutely love this action figure. It's Thor. Everybody loves Thor, especially the comic book Thor, the movie Thor. They just water it down so much. The hammer's better. Everything about that figure is better. So I'm actually glad that I got that too. And I'm sure once I get that cap, I'll be eating my words again. But it's Cap. Like, they're going to make that thing so many times. And then you have the Walgreens exclusive 3-pack. If you want to see a really good review of this, go to XManny87. He did a really outstanding review. This is not going to be that. The only difference between this one and that one is I'm going to pull this jewel out, which this is probably the only YouTube channel that's going to pull out this Wolfbane. I mean, I haven't really seen. Maybe there's a shit ton of guys out here. This thing is awesome. A lot of new collectors are going to go, oh, it doesn't, limited articulation, whatever. This is like a really cool piece to have in your collection. I don't think they're ever going to redo something like this. Hopefully they put the Wolfsbane in the, what is it, the X-Force costume. That would be really cool. And then you have Moonstar and what's that other chick's name? Karma? Pretty sure it's Karma. This is cool, man. When they do something like this with the army building with the 3 heads, I mean, I had a hard time finding these. I found one. About a month later, I found 2 more. I was gonna get like another 1 or 2 to just do something with them or have an extra one. I can't find anymore. All I ever found was 3. I guess 3 is really all that I need. That's probably all I should get because I spend way too much money on this crap anyways. Definitely like that. I love everything about that. I love the 3 heads. I love everything. All this other shit I got on clearance. This Cowboy Wolverine was this Wolverine. I remember when it came out and everybody was like jumping on the gun. I got to pre-order it for it'll be like $35 shipped. Are you joking, guys? I got this thing for $15 at Best Buy. I picked it up in store. Didn't have to pay for shit. It comes with this extra head. So I took this head off of that one, put this head on. I like both these heads. This head is just too good to waste, and I don't want to waste good heads. So I had to put that thing on some Wolverine at some point. I figured I liked it better than this head. Except I do like this one, but that one I like a little bit more. This Wolverine also comes with the red sword. I never liked Wolverine with the sword. I always like him with the claws, so we'll get that out of the way. And check out this worthy cap down here. I also got this thing on clearance, $16 at Walmart. It was just a matter of time. I thought this was cool. I thought it was cool that they gave you the hammer, gave you the shield. It'd be really cool if the shield was broken. I know a lot of you guys do that when you review it. They break it. Maybe I'll take this thing in the garage, take a Dremel to it, cut it down. That would be a cooler look. It also comes with a really cool unmasked head. If it was like beat up and battle damaged, I might put this on it. I like this one better. I looked at my cap collection. It looks like the majority of this is new or it's all brand new. So for $16 on clearance, it's definitely a nice little come up. Then you have this Punisher over here, and I was going through my Punisher collection, and I was thinking, what Punisher should I pull out for a comparison? And I was like, this one is so different from any one that I already have. I'll just show him solo. I really like that they actually put a little love on the paint for the guns, and they're not just one solid color. This one also, he comes with this head, which I didn't think. This is, for one, mine's painted like shit, and I'm not going to use it anyways because I mean, it's just that screw up. I guess I could fix that, but I'm not going to use it. I really like this head. I'm not going to buy 2. I got to stop doing shit like that. Normally I'll buy 2 of these where I can display one with each head. Same with the Wolverine. There's just too much shit at this point, so I can't do that anymore. Then you have this Spider-Man. I mean, he also comes with a bunch of extra hands, which I put the hands on it that I like. And he's just a redo of this one. I never asked for this one, and I definitely didn't want this one, but I collect, and I want every Marvel Legends ever made, so I gotta buy shit like this. It's cool, I like it, it's just something I never asked for. I got tons of action figures that I still want to fill my collection. Like, I don't know, the whole Inhuman set, like, I know you guys are starting to fulfill teams, and that makes me happy. Like, building teams is my favorite thing when I collect. Whenever I can complete, like, an X-Men team or that Alpha Fight team or something, that's my crack. That's what I like to do, is when I finally get to put a team together, then you make something like this. This one was good enough. They redid it. I mean, you probably made like 2 collectors out there happy. Buy this, but it's just a quick, easy, cheap repaint for you, so I can see why you do it. It's a cash grab, so keep doing it. God, we're almost there. We're getting there. Let's keep on with the grind. All right, so now we're going to look at a grip of NECA stuff. NECA's one of my favorite toy companies, even though basically all they really make is Ninja Turtles, Aliens, and Predators, which I'm not a huge Turtle fan. Okay, I'm not really a Turtle fan at all, but I love Alien and Predator. And whenever I'm sitting here going, God, would they make something different? Then they make this John Connor, which is the kid from the original movies. They put him on a CR250. I thought this was pretty cool. I basically just bought it because he's on a motorcycle. After what they did to Terminator with the chick and all the feminist bullshit that went down in this, where they basically took him, erased him, and made some Mexican girl the one. Oh, fuck Terminator. Like, I couldn't be so over it. Not only did you ruin Terminator for all of us, you ruined it for everybody. Like, everybody. Those movies tanked. Like, your movie tanked. You should have stuck with something that worked, but you didn't. Now, he also comes with this Terminator arm and this vial. I thought that was a really cool accessory. Comes with a different head if you want to put the bandana on it. I'm not going to use that. And then he also comes with this laptop thing. I don't even remember what this does in the movie. It's been so freaking long. I'm sure one of you guys will tell me in the comments. And then down here you had this Batman Predator 2-pack, the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. I remember when they were making the other ones for New York Toy Fair, and these things are still sitting on my floor. I was thinking about getting it, and I go, if these things are still on my floor, obviously I don't need this. Obviously I didn't want this that bad. I did really want this Batman. The rest of it, I just kind of, it was like a spontaneous, I'm at Comic-Con, I need to buy some shit purchase. He comes with this gun. You can either use the gun or the bat. That's a no-brainer to me. I went ahead and went with the bat. This Batman is really cool. The articulation on it is no big deal. All the joints are stiff. They got paint all over them. It's kind of whatever. It's just going to look really good on your shelf. These pins, come on, NECA, you're better than this. Like, let Marvel Legends do stupid shit like that. You can really do a better job than this. He looks cool. He's just not a great action figure. The little shield comes off if you want to see his eyes. But we're not going to go there this time. This is the Predator that he comes with, which I was like, whatever, it's another Predator. I'm going to put the Predator on the Predator shelf. I'm going to put the Batman on the Batman shelf. You don't even know that these two things were together. The Predator is awesome. Every one of their Predators is awesome. It's just another Predator. Nothing stands out about this. It looks like it would be in the movie. That's the reason why I have it. Then you have this Superman 2-pack, and I didn't even want this, but for some reason my dumbass still bought it. This is the alien that it comes with. It's another alien. It's a great alien. I got so many. I'm not going to show you the collection video this time because this video is so long. Here's the alien. He's got a little purple on top of his head, which that's the only part that I really don't like because I really don't, whatever. You can just say it's like a reflection or something. The Superman that he comes with is actually pretty cool. It looks just like the Batman. It's no big deal. Once again, like really, NECA, these big giant pins. You're not better than that. At this day and age, you're not better than that. I love how it has the blast effect coming out of the eyes. It also has a short blast effect. I'm going to use this. I'm going to put him in my Superman collection. I'm going to put that alien in my alien collection. He also comes with a different head if you don't want to display the blast effect, which the head actually looks pretty good. And some flying hands or some slap hands, whatever you want to call them. Then these two Predators came out, and I thought these things were just super cool with the Army Man gear. They made two different styles. Hey, whatever. I know I shouldn't do I know I shouldn't do shit like this. It's obvious that it's the same thing, barely even repainted. They also come with mastheads. I thought both the mastheads were good. It's just the fact that like this is like the crazy open mouth and then like the semi-open mouth. They also come with a bunch of extra hands, but then they can't hold the gun. So I went ahead and put there. Let me go ahead and do a close-up on that face because that thing is totally unbelievable. The rifle that it comes with is really nice. Here's the other one. You can see one's kind of blue, one's kind of purple. I definitely love these. Let me see if I can show you. See the bullets? They come in that bag, like the bag of bullets. Love the gun. Absolutely love that thing to death. And then you have this one. This is the one from the movie that everybody hated that I actually kind of liked just because I was so anxious to see another Predator movie, and they put Predator in it, and that's really all I needed. He comes with an unmasked head, but this head lights up, so there's really no point in that. He also comes with an extra mask that won't, maybe it will fit on there. I don't know, maybe it won't. It doesn't matter. I'm going to put this in the drawer anyways. And then a bunch of extra hands that I'm not going to use. This thing lights up. It actually lights up really well. I thought this was really cool. Look at that. God, that was awesome. So as soon as they made this, I was like, yeah, you got to be freaking kidding me. You make one that lights up after I already bought one, thinking it was the same exact figure. And then when you look at them side by side, you can tell that these are two completely different action figures. So I wasn't mad at all. I would have bought this anyways. Like the naked one is a must. The one with the armor on is a must. I thought they killed it on both of these. I absolutely love these figures to death. And then you have the newborn alien. I was always bitching. You guys can personally thank me for this because in all my videos, I'm like, God, quit making the same freaking alien figure. Make something different. Remake that NECA newborn. Like, I really like this one. They killed it on this, but then the NECA did it, and now they're just showing off. That thing is amazing. I love that action figure. That thing looks so good. The articulation is no big deal. It is pretty clean. They do have like pins in it. They're not horrible. They kind of, no pins in the elbow or the wrist. I mean, it's limited articulation, which is totally cool with me. I love this newborn alien. I love it. I love it. Like, NECA is so fun to collect. You just get sick of, like, the same DC superhero crap. You get something like this, stands out on your shelf. You don't have to, I don't buy them all. I just kind of pick and choose, which even makes it more fun to collect. The thing is, with Marvel Legends, I don't have the willpower to pick and choose, so I buy all the bullshit, and then it kind of takes the fun out of it. Let's get to the next shit. Alright, so wrapping up this video is going to be the DC stuff. There is a Masters of the Universe back there, way in the back. I only got him because I got him on clearance, otherwise you wouldn't even be looking at him. We'll go ahead and start right here since we are right here. Big Dub, good friend of mine. At least I think he is. He hasn't talked to me since I talked shit about his boy Josh Pierce, which I like him too. I just think that some of these toy guys on YouTube are a little sensitive. You know who you are. So here's this, the Samurai Joker. Big Dub got me this. Thank you, Big Dub, if you're watching this video. I don't think you watch my videos anymore. Right next to the Batman, you can see the scale on this. Like the Batman Collect and Connect is like a giant figure. He's like a 7-inch scale. All these other ones in the set were like a 6-inch scale. I think this 7-inch scale is going to be the size of the McFarlane shit. Here he is. He's really cool. I mean, I wish that he kind of matched the Batman in the same scale. He doesn't. But he's going in the Joker collection. He's going back in the Batman collection. And then way back here, we'll just take a quick look at this Clawful. I mean, I think I got him for like 15 bucks on clearance or something. That's the only reason why I have it. I'm just going to throw him up on the He-Man shelf. He's not a great figure. He's just another He-Man figure. Definitely looking forward to that Snake Mountain and get like the whole He-Man Masters of the Universe shit wrapped up. And then you have a DC Essentials Joker, which it is so comforting and nice. Because normally I buy every single thing that comes out. Now I'm starting to like, except for Marvel Legends, I'm still buying all those like a dumbass. But on DC Essentials, I just said screw it. I'm going to pick and choose, get the characters I like. Joker's one of my favorite DC villains of all time. So naturally I bought him. I thought they did a great job on this toy. It'd be nice if they get rid of the pins. I know I say it all the time, but come on guys. Like you can other companies do it. You guys can do it too. He's great. He's a 7-inch scale. If you look at him next to this Joker, this is like a 6-inch scale, so you can see the difference. This is what the McFarlane stuff is going to be. Hopefully they look this good. This Joker looks great. Then you have this Joker. He's a redo of this Joker, a Joker that you might not have in your collection. This one actually used to really squirt water. He's got the pump back here. You fill this thing up. It squirts out of the flower. Of course, they're not going to do something like that now. So now they have an interchangeable flower. You can put the one with the hole in it or the regular one on him, and then you can pretend like he's squirting water, which I mean, it's a Joker. It's not a great action figure. It's just the fact that they tried to remake this one if they didn't give us a hat. I love both these Jokers. I'm really happy to have this thing in my collection. And then you come down here a little bit farther, then you have the Red Hood. Last time I got this guy here, I didn't pull out the Red Hood collection because I had this guy sitting there. So here's the Red Hood collection. This is like an old DC collectible one. I really like that one. Like the face on that and stuff. I don't know if I've showed you this before. And the spikes that come out of his arms. I thought that was a really good one. I do like this one better. My complaint with this one is that he didn't even come with like, the guns don't come out of the holsters, and he comes with gun hands. Like, so this thing, I mean, he looks good. The fact that they did the mask unmasked, I guess I kind of like it for that, but that's the only reason why I like it. And then you have the video game one, which I love the video game. I thought that was cool. We kind of saw that coming in the game, or at least I hope that you did. Let me get these Red Hoods out of the way. And then down here you have the Cheetah, the DC Essentials. I absolutely love this action figure. I think they killed it. I was going to pull out the Cheetah collection, but I've pulled it out many times in the past, and there's 5 of them, and I'm just trying to wrap this thing up. I think they did a great job with her. The fact that they did the plain face kind of sucks, like, because you got these clawing hands. It'd be nice if she had like a growling face or something, but the action figure itself is really cool. As far as the height on that, let's see. She's like, hold on, 6.5 inches tall, so she's a 7-inch scale. Yeah, going with the new DC stuff that's coming out. It's weird that he's calling himself like Multiverse, and now he's going with 7-inch instead of 6-inch. And then you have this Cyborg Superman. And before I ordered these, like I was picking and choosing, I was like, okay, do I need another Cyborg Superman? But I really like Cyborg Superman. I probably didn't need to add that one in my collection. Then I went and looked at my collection. I was like, I don't know, I really like this one. This one's not much different from this one. And This one, the old Mattel one's not that great, and this one with the weird suit. That's it, man. If you guys made it through this whole video, thank you so very much. Thank you for everything. There's an amazing 2019. Tons of toys, tons of shit. The next video I do is going to be my best of 19 video, and I'm already looking at a small pile of toys for 20, but hopefully I won't get behind and I'll be a little bit more relevant. Thank you guys for all the support. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Thanks for watching.